deep breath. It filled my senses with the light, fruity smell of the lemon-scented all-purpose cleaner I'd used on the store, including the blue-tiled flooring, sand-toned checkout surface, and glass product displays. As I stepped outside, a brisk late March breeze washed over me. It danced with my thin ebony braids before continuing on its way into the store. I pulled the door closed before facing Claudio. "Mr. Fabrizi, shouldn't you be taking care of the customers at your bakery?" Claudio had opened his store in our Brooklyn neighborhood around the time I'd graduated from college 5 years ago. Since then, the community had learned all about him, including that he didn't live anywhere near us. In contrast, he'd shown little interest in the people who supported his business. In my peripheral vision, I saw several pedestrians slow their steps and glance our way as they passed. Claudio was well known and disliked in the area. I sensed their curiosity, as though they were straining to catch even a few words of our conversation. I hated being the center of attention. It made me want to crawl into a hole. Claudio waved a sheet of paper at me. "You've put these notices all over the place." In his thick fist, I recognized a copy of the sand-toned circular I'd designed to announce our soft launch, which was taking place Saturday and Sunday. I delivered copies of the flyer to neighborhood homes. Several nearby businesses had agreed to carry a quantity to notify their customers. I was grateful for the cross-promotion. Annoyance stirred in me, prickling my skin in the cool late winter weather. "You keep coming back here, saying the same thing. You don't want me to open my bakery, but I am opening it tomorrow. Nothing will change that." Beneath my thin braids, the hair on the back of my neck stirred. Was Granny watching from the store? Of course she was. Please don't let her come out here. I didn't want my grandmother to be subjected to Claudio's hostility. He shoved the flyer into his pocket and narrowed his eyes at me. "Open your bakery if you want, but don't do it in my market." I frowned, searching his round, swarthy features. What was wrong with him? "Are you that concerned about competition? We aren't offering the same products. Our menu offers traditional West Indian pastries and entrees. You're offering cookies, cupcakes, and donuts." "There's overlap." "Very little. Your cinnamon rolls and our currant rolls are very different pastries." "You'd better think twice before you open your place tomorrow." Claudio nodded toward my family's bakery. "If my business suffers because of you, you're going to wish you never had." Was that a threat? It sounded like a threat. I couldn't let that pass. I owed it to my family and myself to defend our business. We'd worked too hard for too long to allow anyone to jeopardize our goal. "Don't threaten me." I was furious with myself when my voice wobbled. Fisting my hands, I continued. "Our bakery opens tomorrow, on schedule. If you don't like it, you move." I turned on my heels. Every muscle in my body, from head to toe, was stiff with anger. I forced my legs forward, yanked open the bakery door, and marched inside. Granny caught me in her arms. "Linds, I'm so proud of you for standing up for yourself in a family like that." I let her warm embrace soothe me. Several calming breaths drew in her scent, vanilla and wildflowers. "Thank you, Granny, but I'm not sure I can do anything like that again." "Linds?" My mother, Cedella Bain Murray, joined us. She sounded worried. I looked toward the kitchen as she and my father, Jacob Murray, walked through the swinging door that connected the kitchen in the back of the shop to the customer service area. Daddy's frown sharpened his spare, handsome features. "What happened?" Keeping an arm around my waist, Granny turned to my parents with a proud grin. "Your daughter told Claudio Fabrizi that if he didn't want competition, he should move his bakery." "Really?" Mommy's eyebrows flew up her forehead. "How'd he take that?" "Not well." I walked past my elders, heading to the kitchen. I needed a cup of tea. But please, God, I hope we've heard the last of him. I can do more than mix cinnamon and sugar. My challenge was ignored by my crazy busy family early Saturday morning. My older brother, Devin Murray, stood to my right at the top of the long center island, preparing coconut bread in our state-of-the-art commercial kitchen. His movements were natural and confident. It was as though he'd worked in a bakery all his life. He hadn't.